Welcome to the Aquaflow Crypto Lab. Today I'm going to share my thoughts about XRP. We are going to start with the string line and the XRP Bull Bear Index. Then we are going to dive into the Moonshot chart. What's happening right now is very interesting, so stay with us. Of course, I cannot make a video without talking about the big picture chart, so I'm going to share the latest update with you. And I will finish the video with the cloud chart. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. I hope you're ready. Let's begin. The first thing I want to share with you is that we have these red dots right now. So as a reminder, in the XRP Bull Bear Index, we have 9 lines and each line indicates whether we are in a bull market or in a bear market. And using those 9 lines, give us like a confidence vote to know if we are in a bear market or in a bull market. Currently, we have one red dot, right, which is just right here, and the other dots are green. So the market is still bullish for the most part. Indeed, if we have a look at the past, it happened before. Here you see with this candle, we were already in a bull market. Why? Because we are above the string line, right? We came back down to retest it as a support this time, and we successfully kept it as a support. So as we were above the line, we were already in a bull market. But if we have a look at the XRP Bull Bear Index, we have 2 red dots just right here and 2 red dots just right here. But most of the dots are still green. So this is where the market carries a lot of indecision. But with my indicators, we know exactly what's going on. I remind you that the XRP Bull Bear Index is available on my website for free. So if you want it, please have a look at the video description. So now we know that in the past, this happened, right? This is made to scare us, but we know that we are still in a bull market just right here because the string line is green and we are above us. And here it's exactly the same thing. We have a move to the upside. We are above the string line, right? But we came back down to use it as a very, very strong support. This is amazing, guys. And despite the fact that we went from here to here, so this is a huge move to the downside, with my indicators, we understand that XRP is still in a bull market because we are above the string line and the string line is still green. In addition, the XRP Bull Bear Index shows 8 lines that are green, right? So we are mostly bullish. And for the record, we are on the 23 days time frame. And if we zoom in, you see that candle after candle, we were here, right? We were here, we came back, successfully retested as a support. Here again, we pierced the line, but we came back up to close above the line. Then we have a bounce, we retest it, we have a huge move to the upside, we pierce it, but we still close above it, and we tested it again recently, and we still have a close above it. You see that the next candle will open tomorrow on Monday. So I'm pretty sure that the situation will stay this way and the close will happen above the line. If you want to check it tomorrow, let's see. You see that the line is currently around 48 cents. So remember that tomorrow the price needs to close above it. And I'm pretty confident that it will. And now I will explain why I expect a big move from XRP pretty soon. As I said, this line, the string line in green, acts as a support. And with this candle, right, we pierce it, we close above it, and with the retest just right here, I expect a bounce from XRP. But what really makes me think that a huge move is coming soon is the next chart, the Moonshot chart. And again, if you want the source code of this indicator, the Moonshot indicator, you can find it on my website for free, so have a look at the video description. So the best time frame to use this indicator is on the 4 days time frame, right? And we know that when the yellow line crosses above this line, right, we have usually a moonshot, a big move to the upside, and the dynamic of the market changes. And when the line crosses down, right, below the line, then the market goes into a bear market and we have a new bottom. Here we have a cross, here we have our bottom. Here we have a cross, we have an acceleration of the price, right, coming down, and we have a new bottom. And recently we have this cross, and this cross triggered a moonshot like expected. And here is the magic of this indicator. Here you see that the yellow line was coming down, right? But we touched the line and the price was just right here. And because we have the yellow line touching the other line, then it triggered a moonshot, right? And it prevented the price from going lower at this point. And it's because the line crossed officially the line at this position that the price went lower. But when we were here and the yellow line just touched this line, right, we have a huge move to the upside. This is the power of this indicator. And here you see that we have, of course, the cross, right? We have our moonshot. Then we came back down with the SEC sell-off. But if you take a look at the yellow line, you see that the yellow line went up and we came back down, but we didn't go below the green line, right? This is why the market was still bullish. And because of this, because the market didn't want the line to go below the green line, we had a huge move again to the upside. And that's why if the bulls don't want XRP to go down, we have absolutely to prevent the yellow line from crossing the green line. This is key, guys. So the first step was the cross. We have our moonshot, our first moonshot, and now we are coming down to retest this, right? To confirm that the bulls are able to keep the yellow line from crossing the green line. So currently the yellow line is still going down, as you can see. However, the price is now going sideways. So this could be a first indication that the bulls want to keep the yellow line above the green line. And if we keep on going sideways, the yellow line will start flattening, and this will prevent the yellow line from crossing the green line. Of course, we could have a touch also. This is possible. And usually when we have a touch, this triggered an immediate reaction of the market with a huge move to the upside to prevent a confirmation of the cross. So I repeat again, we have two bullish scenarios that are possible. Either the price goes sideways and will eventually come back up above the green line, and we will start to see the yellow line flattening before going back up without the cross with the green line, or we have the price going down like this with a touch of the green line and an immediate reaction of the market preventing the cross. And of course, if we have an official cross of the green line with the yellow line, this will be a confirmation of the cross and it would be a very bad sign. Anyway, we are getting closer and closer, so I expect a move soon. Of course, if we see an official cross of the green line and the yellow line, don't worry, I have all my indicators to help us to understand what's going on. I hope it's clear. It's time to move to the big picture chart. There is nothing really new about this chart because XRP is still in this situation where we have the cross here above the bull market support. Then we stayed in the transition phase, right? Before having a move above the band like it was just right here. We have the cross, retest of this, right? We went outside above the band, but we came back down to retest the bull market support and the band. And this is exactly the phase we are in right now. We went above the band and we came back down inside the band to test it. So XRP is still consolidating, but what I like to see is to have higher lows right? We have this low, we have a higher low, again higher lows, again higher low, a higher low, a higher low, and if we consider the close prices, we still have higher lows. If we show the line chart, it will be clearer, right? If we consider the lines, you see that we have higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, and again a higher low. As we were pretty close from touching the bull market support with the blue dots, we don't necessarily have to retest it completely and going back down. This is still a possibility, right? Because in the past we always touched the line, but as with this candle we were pretty close from touching it, maybe this was the retest. As long as XRP stays inside the band and doesn't go lower, below the band and below the bull market support, we are fine, guys. I know that it looks scary, but I am confident in my indicators and I know what I'm looking at. Remember that during the SEC sell-off, it was very, very scary when XRP was in this area because we even pierced the band, but with my indicators, we remained very, very confident. And right now, this is exactly the same thing. And as I showed you with the Moonshot indicator, I expect XRP to have a move soon. And you see that the bull market support is pushing us higher. So if we keep on using it as a support, we know for a fact that soon we should get a bounce from this. Of course, there is nothing guaranteed, but this is what the chart is telling us, and this chart has been very, very helpful in anticipating the future. So we have a condition to know if XRP stays in a bull market by staying above the bull market support, and a condition to know if XRP is going back in a bear market by going below the bull market support. And currently the bull market support is around 44 cents. I hope it's clear. It's time to move to the last chart of the day, the cloud chart. On this chart again, I am using the 33 days time frame. And currently, we can see that the price is still keeping this cloud, right, as a support. This is wonderful. Why? Because candle after candle, you see that the price closes inside the cloud, keeping it as a very solid support. Here again, we have a bounce close above the cloud, but we came back down inside the cloud. We have a huge move to the upside with this sell signal. And I warned you that we should have with this sell signal a very big move to the downside. And that's how XRP went back down to retest the green line and the cloud. But we still have a close above the bottom of the cloud, which is very, very crucial. And currently we are on the verge of closing the current candle. For the record, this candle closes tomorrow, and currently the price is still inside the cloud. This is wonderful, guys, because this confirms that we keep weeks after weeks, months after months, we keep on using this cloud as support. So this is again the confirmation that we should have a bounce from this level very soon with the coming candles. So this chart is also telling us that XRP is still in a bull market, and despite the fact that it doesn't look like it, the bulls keep on defending the key levels. So I hope it's clear. If you have some questions, please don't hesitate to ask. If you like the content, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You can follow me on Twitter and have a look on my website. You can follow me on Twitter and have a look at my website for amazing free indicators, the XRP Bull Bear Index and the Moonshot indicator. That's all for today's video, and as always, time will tell.